If we went back in time and thought about, I want to get into film, would we have? We all picture ourselves as being the captain. No, I don't know if everyone does picture themselves as being, I just want to be the editor, or I just want to be the accountant working into someone else. Did I think or daydream or aspire at the very beginning that I'm just going to go in and they're going to promote me to the top without the effort? I'm going to be number one, top of the game,
I think
in the industry.
Back then,
or were you? I wasn't realistic. You were probably realistic. I was a dreamer.
No,
I expected it to happen without going through the learning.
Well, I definitely was a dreamer, but I knew that I had to go on a journey, and the doors wouldn't open in certain areas straight away. It was just trying to find which would be the best way to go, and having sought advice from various different.
But
filmmakers.
if you knew you could kick the, But if you knew you could have kicked the door down earlier, would you have? It's like my problem was I stayed in jobs too long. It's, after a year, if you were going to go up, the only way up was out if you hadn't already moved up.
Yeah.
And I sort of stayed. It's going 2-3 years in and go, nothing, okay, you were comfortable. It was just, you were letting this comfort zone build around you, which was a resistance to actually move and change based on it being okay. But it wasn't brilliant. It wasn't your dream. It wasn't your dream job. It was a job. It paid the bills. You're going. Well, in my case, I was paid well, but not well enough. But not. It was no Mark Zuckerberg in there. There was no. It was never going to be much different. It was going to be. If someone died, you moved up, or if you want to move up, then move out. But I mean,
well, I think from
it was just a job.
Well, a lot of the perspectives we were looking at was we my wife and I wanted to have children, so we had children, so we had the family thing. But we knew if we started that section early, we could actually get to a point where we'd still be young enough that we could carry on doing things that interested us. And I think we've now reached that point. And we're now starting to do the things that we want to do. And I do think the doors are still there. They're still open. They're opening more now than they ever did before, because I'm not so frightened of pushing the doors open as I may have been as a younger person.
Well, then
there is a different system. There was a different system 30 years ago to what we have now. 30 years ago, you if you wanted to achieve something, you had to follow a certain route. Nowadays, the youngsters are being told you don't have to wait; you can get straight into it, and it's not the same philosophy that we would have had. When
it's unrealistic expectations.
It is, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it is.
They've been told two different stories.
Yeah, I know.
They expect to go in from college and just suddenly appear. Well, actually, I am them 30 years ago. I was unrealistic in my expectations all the time of basically, if I do this, I'll just get a job. It'd be brilliant. They'll promote me. I don't have to earn it. It'll just happen. I'm expecting the universe just to give it to me without actually earning it. Now, again, there's other people go out there and they earn it but aren't given it. So they've gone through and put in the time, put in the effort, and then they're going, funnily enough, the system says, geez, you're the best person for the job. The last person we want to move is you. So actually, we'll promote your mate that did feck all and leave you there because you're the expert in what you do and hard to replace. So you build in your own...
victim of your own success then.
Of your success. Or lack of success, depending on who's perceiving it.
Because you're successful in that particular role, you then become the victim of that because you're so successful in that role that you can't be moved up. And they don't want to lose you. So I've seen that as well.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and click on the bell for notifications.